Aloha, this is Dr. Martina. I'm a clinical sexologist and I've had a private practice for 20 years in which I offer two things. One is short sex education programs for adults with specific topics, and then I offer clinical sexology sessions for people who are facing some sexual challenges to help them overcome these challenges and experience the kind of sexuality they desire. Hau'ole makahiki hau. Happy New Year to all of you. And with that said, I would like to talk on this video, how can you incorporate your sexuality into your New Year's resolution? And how can you make sure that you are going to stick to it? First, let me give you a little history about New Year's resolution. It has been said that the Babylonians 4,000 years ago were the first population that celebrated New Year's. They did it in March because that's where the crop was planted, when the crop was planted, and they promised to their gods to pay their debts and to return everything that was borrowed. Sounds pretty simple at that time, doesn't it? Now, Julius Caesar, who tinkered with the calendar and decided that 46 BC that it needs to be moved to January 1st, and they did that in honor of their double-faced god Janus, who has been known to inhabit doorways where he can look back into the past and look forward into the future. And they made promises to that god Janus to have good conduct in the future. And then the early Christians, they had a tradition to look backwards at the end of the year, to look at the mistakes, and then to resolve to do better in the new year. Now, why aren't we adding sexual health in our New Year's resolution? We're good with the physical health. We're being supported on that by friends and family and a society that, yes, it's good to take care of your physical health, and yes, it's good to have that part of you being part of your New Year's resolution. And the same thing now with mental health, the same supports there, but sexual health is not quite there yet. So you really need to take a look at it yourself, and you need to decide when you look back at the mistakes that you made within your sexual behavior, and then have an intent to resolve to do better, or to promise yourself that you will have good conduct in this coming year, or in this new year that we're in, for around your sexual behavior. That is because, if you're putting your sexual health as a priority, then you know that it will have an effect on your overall health, your physical health and your mental health. So how do you stick with it? Well, intent. Importance, priority, and intent. And then you kind of have to, do a little investigation, ask yourself some questions. I mean, you can put down physical health as being part of your New Year's resolution, but then you actually need to, so what is it about physical health? Is it my diet that I need to change? Is it exercises I want to do? Is it something medically that I need help with? You kind of look into it a little deeper, and that's you doing that. You have to do that with sexual health too. What is it that I want to change, or what I want to do better this year? Is it my conduct? Is it my sexual behavior I make mistake with and I want to change it? And or other things, is it the quality of sex that I would like, that you don't want to have bad sex anymore, you want to have good sex and happy sex, and you want to be sex positive? And if you have a hard time investigating, take advantage of my 15-minute free consultation. I will ask you the questions, and then I will help you identify what it is that you want to change. And then you put that part of you make that part of your New Year's resolution, and then you contact a professional like me, just like you contact a medical doctor or a psychotherapist. And I'm here for you. And I'm looking forward to hearing